Well, the national government and the county government are deadlocked over the division of revenue between the two levels of government for the 2024-25 financial year. The chairperson of the Council of Governors, Anne Waiguru, cites inflationary pressures, increased NSSF and social health insurance fund deductions, and imposition of the housing levy as the reasons why the proposals by Treasury and the Commission on Revenue Allocation are unreasonable.
In a statement disseminated on Tuesday, the chairperson of the Council of Governors, Anne Waiguru, declared an impasse in negotiations with the national government on what qualifies as equitable share of revenue between the two levels of government. Waiguru noting with concern, and I quote, "After lengthy discussions and analysis of the proposed recommendations by the task team, the three parties retained divergent positions on their proposed figures for shareable revenue. A team comprising members of the Council of Governors, National Treasury and Commission on Revenue Allocation having been tasked with arriving at a consensus. There being a difference of 48.5 billion shillings between what the national government and county governments are proposing for the 2024-25 financial year. The Council of Governors taking the position that the 391 billion shillings proposed by the National Treasury and the 398 billion proposed by the Commission on Revenue Allocation are simply not reasonable. The governors enumerating 5 reasons why they should receive 439.5 billion shillings, not including the 10.52 billion shillings due from the Road Maintenance Levy Fund, which would bring the total to 450 billion shillings. Reasons which include, in bold, the additional costs of increasingly taxing contributions to the National Social Security Fund, Social Health Insurance Fund and Housing Levy contributions. And top of the list are inflationary pressures on the county governments. This latest development, an enactment of an all-too-familiar standoff. A standoff that stunned the governors last year after the senators abandoned them and sided with the national government in pushing for a figure that was less than even what the Commission on Revenue Allocation recommended.
If you want to hang us, we are helpless. Go ahead. We don't have the money.
Despite taking less than hoped, and even as they haggle for greater consideration in the upcoming financial year, counties had, as of the last Intergovernmental Budget and Economic Council meeting held on the 29th of January, not received 63.6 billion shillings owed for the last 2 months. The revenue tug-of-war continues. Olive Burrows, NTV.